Greetings from the farm. It is the first share of the 2016 season, and we are excited to be bringing you some fresh food again. This week in the share, you're going to receive 2 bunches of asparagus. The asparagus is nice and tender. It just started coming on last week because of the cooler season that we've had so far, but look for 2 bunches of that. To prepare it, all you have to do is you can dice it up, you could grill it whole, put a little bit of olive oil on it, a little bit of sea salt, and then just go ahead and grill it. You can do the same thing. You can saute it in a saucepan or steam it. That's really good. And then what I like to do with my asparagus, when it's about 90% of the way cooked, I drain off the water if I'm steaming it, and I add some butter to the pan, and then I saute it with, oops, I'm losing my stuff. I saute it with these chives, or our green garlic that's also in the share. It pairs really well with both of those things. Coming up next is the green garlic. It looks like onions. So if you're not watching this video and you bite into that and then you call me, I'm going to be like, did you watch the video? Because it happens every year. It's actually fun. So, but yeah, you'll notice if you bite into this that this is garlic and definitely not an onion. So, but you can pair that with anything you would, the cured garlic that we give you later in the summer. So moving on, we've got these carrots. How do we have carrots right now at this time of the year? These are overwintered carrots, and they are meant to store this long. We put them in the cooler in the fall when we do the fall harvest, and then we simply wash them right now, right before we give them to you. So they're still fresh, they're still tasty. In fact, this variety is still my favorite because it's overwintered and it's still going to be nice and sweet. My parsnips, that kind of took a tumble. We were fortunate, we couldn't get these out of the ground last fall, but we dug them this spring. So they should be nice and sweet. They were just in the ground, just picked. So parsnips, they're pretty versatile. We tend to be simpler in the cooking thing. But what I do is I just chop off this end right here and there, and then I just cut them into rounds, and then I steam them. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes on high. Don't overcook them, and then I do the same thing I do with my asparagus. I drain the water and I add butter and either chives or green garlic and a little bit of salt, and that's all we do with that. The carrots are pretty self-explanatory. Most people just eat those raw, but you can cook and steam those the same way. So we hope you enjoy the share, and thank you very much for supporting our local family farm.
Greetings from the farm for the first spring share of 2016. I'm standing in one of our spinach fields just to show you that we do have spinach. It's not in the share this week because the leaves are a little bit too small. With all the cold weather, this was planted at the beginning of March, and we're definitely going to have this in next week's share when the leaves will be slightly larger. On this side of me is one of our 2 beetle banks. You can see that we're gonna probably float mow this with the mower about this high to knock back some of the weeds. And these are native bunch grasses that help to encourage beneficial insects to overwinter. And Angel is wheel hoeing in the row of beets right now. We have a beautiful stand of red and golden beets in the first planting. So look for spinach next week.
All right, so this is the spring share, and the spring share is actually delivered in these white bags. So when you get to your drop site, you'll see a wooden box. Go ahead and take one of these bags that has all of your food in it, and you can take the bag home. If you're used to seeing our CSA boxes, we use these for the summer share and the winter share. Due to the volume of the spring share, there's just not enough volume to require this size of a box. So again, when you get to your drop site, look for your